The results so far from using super insulation are encouraging. The hope is that through wide acceptance, they can have an effect on energy loss and pollution. The urban planners are also looking at the bigger picture, how to provide services to the Ger communities, as well as better houses, and to integrate the Ger communities with the city as a whole.
We have to care for those who is living in this kind of area. So how? So that's why we have to make some trial, have to make some pilot project to show to people, to government, also to people who is living in Ger area, that they have a right for a better environment.
The former nomadic people who've moved to the city can be suspicious of the authorities.
The project must include the community, so we have to spend a lot of time meeting with them so that they understand what we are trying to do and how this will benefit them. Then together we can achieve our goals.
The planners also face another issue. New Ger areas are growing so quickly that the government and the agencies working with it find it difficult to keep pace with their development, let alone their statistics. Mongolia's energy executives face enormous challenges in producing and delivering power and heat to the people both in the cities and in the remote countryside.
Mongolia is so large that to deliver electricity to widespread communities of just a few hundred is always going to be difficult.
And Mongolia faces an even greater challenge. As the Tsod has demonstrated, global climate change has the potential to fundamentally alter Mongolia's grassland ecosystem and destroy the traditional lifestyle and rural economy.
In Mongolia, over the last 60 years, the air temperature has warmed by 0.4 to 1.5 degrees, and the process is continuing. This certainly will have an impact on Mongolian ecology, economy and social life.
In 2002, Mongolia had its smallest grain harvest in its history. During the last 3 years, Mongolia lost more than 10 million livestock. This is an example of how global climate change is affecting Mongolian agriculture and animal husbandry.
Mongolia needs heat to survive, and new initiatives based on renewable energy have vast potential. With 300 cloudless days a year, the country is well suited to develop solar energy.
To mitigate the environmental impact in the whole world, or to concern sustainable energy development, that is one of the key policy of the energy sector is to use alternative energy rather than more renewable energy sources. That means we have some larger potential to use solar, water, wind energy.
Renewable energies provide an opportunity for private investors in Mongolia's new free market economy, and they would help reduce pollution in Mongolia. But the biggest question remains, how would Mongolia pay for it?
We are studying the actual reductions of fuel use and the CO2 emissions. If we find that these emissions are substantially reduced, the Mongolian government can apply to get funding from industrialized countries under the clean development mechanism of the Kyoto Protocol.
Individual Mongolians can improve efficiency and experience greater comfort by cutting waste and employing new technology. And Mongolia itself is well placed to act as a laboratory for sustainable development. The 7th Millennium Development Goal. If Mongolia can achieve equitable and energy-efficient urban development, it will also show the world what is needed to lower the risk of climate change and protect this unique ecosystem and culture. Dorchma has already invested in a solar panel on her ger, and she's thoughtfully considering the broader issues.
There are more families and less wood, and I'm worried about the water. The more trees that are cut, the less water we have. I think the water levels and the trees are related.